Have you ever found yourself wondering if she's giving you subtle signs of attraction, or if maybe you're just imagining things? Sometimes the signals are clear as day, but let's be honest, most men miss them because they're not paying attention to the right details. Today, we're diving into 6 unmistakable signs that a woman wants to sleep with you, and we're exploring these signals through the lens of Stoicism. These signs are subtle, but when recognized, they become undeniable. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on attraction. So stick with me, because you might be surprised by how much you've been missing. Sign 1. Lingering eye contact. Let's start with one of the most obvious, yet often overlooked signs: lingering eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of non-verbal communication. You can tell so much from a simple glance, and it can send powerful messages, especially when it lingers longer than usual. Think about this. When someone is casually interested, they'll look away after a few seconds. But when a woman holds your gaze just a bit longer, it's not by accident. She's telling you something without saying a word. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's easy to misread this kind of thing. That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism teaches us to be calm, observant, and fully present. You're not just reacting impulsively, you're paying attention to the subtleties. Imagine you're talking with a woman, and she locks eyes with you. She doesn't look away. She holds your gaze, maybe even with a slight smile. That's an invitation. It's as if she's drawing you into her space, signaling that she's interested in you on a deeper level. Now, you might feel the urge to overthink or act impulsively, but as a Stoic, the goal is to remain composed. Let the moment breathe. Hold her gaze confidently, showing her you've picked up on the signal without making it awkward. You're not chasing, you're letting her come to you. That calm confidence is exactly what a Stoic man embodies. It's about awareness, not overreaction. Here's a question for you. How often have you noticed a woman holding eye contact with you, but brushed it off as nothing? Think about it. You might be missing something important. Sign 2. Intentional touch. Let's talk about touch for a minute. Touch is one of the most telling forms of communication when it comes to attraction, but it's also one of the easiest to misinterpret. Here's the key. It's all about intention. When a woman touches you deliberately, whether it's a light brush on the arm or a hand on your knee, it's not just a casual move. It's her testing the waters, seeing how you'll respond. Now, Stoicism teaches us to stay present and notice the small things. If her touch lingers just a bit too long, or if she finds subtle ways to initiate contact, it's a sign she's comfortable around you. Think about how often she might touch your arm during a conversation or lightly place her hand on your shoulder. These aren't random gestures, they're signals of attraction. A Stoic man, however, doesn't get flustered by this. He doesn't overreact. Instead, he remains grounded, recognizing her gesture for what it is, a sign of interest. Stoicism isn't about ignoring these cues, but about calmly understanding their deeper meaning. When she touches you repeatedly in different contexts, it's her way of inviting a closer connection. Real-life example. You're sitting at a table, having a good conversation, and she lightly touches your arm while laughing at something you said. The touch lasts just a second longer than usual. That's no accident. As a Stoic man, you'd take notice but not get overly excited. Instead, you stay composed and let her see that you're in control of the situation. The more composed you are, the more intrigued she becomes. Sign 3. She seeks private conversations. One of the clearest signs a woman is interested in more than just casual interaction is when she starts seeking you out for private conversations. whether it's in a crowded room or over text. If she's making efforts to get alone with you, that's a powerful indication of deeper interest. Let's break it down. If she suggests stepping outside for some fresh air, or if she texts you late at night when others aren't around, these aren't random acts. They're intentional. She wants to create moments where it's just the two of you, and she's testing your response to see if you're willing to reciprocate. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. Stoicism teaches us to be self-aware and clear-minded in our interactions. A Stoic man recognizes that when a woman seeks out these private moments, she's showing vulnerability. She's telling you she wants a more personal connection. But instead of jumping to conclusions or rushing into things, you stay grounded. You observe her actions and let the moment unfold naturally. Example scenario. Let's say you're at a party and she suggests going outside for a moment to get away from the noise. In that moment, she's creating a space for just the two of you. It's her way of saying she's interested in building a connection, emotionally and perhaps physically. As a Stoic, you don't rush or pressure the situation. You remain calm and let her set the pace. Think about this. Have you ever had someone go out of their way to talk to you privately, but you didn't think much of it? What if that was her way of signaling interest? Sign 4. Flirtatious body language. Body language often speaks louder than words, and when it comes to attraction, it's especially true. When a woman is interested in you on a deeper level, her body will often reveal it before she ever says a word. Stoicism teaches us to be attentive to these non-verbal cues because they can be the most honest form of communication. So, what should you be looking for? Start by noticing how she positions herself around you. If she leans in closer when you talk, or if she mirrors your movements, she's breaking that invisible barrier of personal space. It's her way of creating a sense of intimacy without having to say anything. Stoicism helps you stay grounded and composed, allowing you to notice these subtle shifts without reacting impulsively. Then, pay attention to how she plays with her hair or touches her face. These small gestures are often subconscious signs of nervous excitement or attraction. If her legs are crossed and pointed in your direction, that's another subtle signal that she's interested. The key here is not to overthink or get too eager. A Stoic man recognizes these signals but doesn't rush into action. He allows the moment to build naturally, maintaining a balance between confidence and patience. Real-life example. You're talking and she's playing with her hair while maintaining eye contact. Or perhaps she's leaning in closer, her body angled toward you. These are all signs she's attracted to you. A Stoic man would remain calm, acknowledging these cues without getting carried away. Sign 5. Frequent compliments. Compliments are one of the clearest forms of communication when it comes to attraction. But when a woman frequently compliments your appearance, it's more than just casual flattery. It's a signal that she's paying close attention to how you look and how you present yourself, which often means she's drawn to you physically and emotionally. Here's where Stoicism plays a role. A Stoic man doesn't let compliments inflate his ego, nor does he brush them off as insignificant. He acknowledges them for what they are, indications of deeper interest. If a woman compliments your physique, your smile, or the way you carry yourself, it's her way of expressing that she's attracted to more than just your looks. She's drawn to your presence, your confidence, and how you make her feel. A Stoic man remains composed in these moments, not letting the compliments dictate his self-worth, but recognizing that they are meaningful signs of attraction. Real-life scenario. She might say, "You always look so well put together," or "You smell amazing." These compliments aren't just about physical appearance, they're about how you make her feel in your presence. A Stoic man acknowledges the compliment but doesn't let it control his reaction. He remains calm and collected, showing that he's confident without needing validation. Sign 6. She brings up sexual topics. The most direct sign that a woman is interested in a more intimate connection is when she starts bringing up sexual topics or making suggestive comments. This isn't something that happens by accident. Women are often more subtle than men when expressing their desires, and by introducing these topics, she's testing the waters to see how you'll react. A Stoic man doesn't jump at the opportunity or get carried away by excitement. Instead, he stays grounded, listens carefully, and responds thoughtfully. When a woman brings up sexual topics, she's looking to see if you're mature enough to handle the conversation with confidence and poise. Example: maybe she makes a playful remark about a scene in a movie or mentions something flirtatious. She's testing your response to see if you're on the same page. As a Stoic, you remain composed, engaging with the conversation but not rushing into anything. Your calmness shows that you're in control of your desires and emotions, which only makes you more attractive in her eyes. Conclusion: Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control the actions of others, we can control how we respond to them. When it comes to attraction, this mindset is crucial. Recognizing these 6 signs is about understanding human behavior on a deeper level, without jumping to conclusions or acting impulsively. If you can spot these signs in a woman, chances are she's signaling that she's interested in more than just casual conversation. But as a true Stoic, you remain patient, calm, and composed, allowing the connection to build naturally. There's no need to rush, because confidence lies in knowing that everything will unfold as it should. If you found value in this breakdown of Stoicism and attraction, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Tap the notification bell so you never miss an update, and I'll see you in the next one.